In this video, we're going to take a look at the options and features of the fireTEK FTH-48Fx module and show you why it's one of the most flexible and cost-effective firing systems out there today. So let's first start by taking a look at the connectors on the back of the module. We have 4 standard RJ45 ports that connect to each of the rails. These use off-the-shelf UDP cable, which can be at lengths of upwards of 300 feet. The large benefit of UDP cable is that it's immensely more durable and readily available than other systems which use outdated and expensive parallel and Centronics connections. One of the other advantages about using standard UDP cable is that you can split rails using a splitter to have multiple simultaneous firing positions without wasting channels. Next, we have the port which you can connect to your external trigger or external battery pack to. And then last, we have a charging port to charge the internal battery on the module itself. So now let's take a look at the front of the module. We have your key switch to turn on and off the module itself, a USB-B port to connect the module to computer software, a DMX port, your by-wire connections. Above that are 2 buttons to cycle through the menus on the module itself, an antenna port for the internal wireless, and input for timecode. Now let's move on to the top panel and LCD screen. As you can see, I went ahead and connected one rail to the module, and on that rail I have the first cue connected with a jumper. Let's go ahead and talk about what you see on the LCD screen. We have the wireless strength indicator, the network connected icon, the internal battery level. If we had an external battery, it would show here. The ID of the module, so we're ID 1. I already have a script loaded on the module, so that's why you see PRG. Shows that we're in test mode. We have the time indicated, and we're in high accuracy time mode because GPS is enabled on the device. We see our 4 rails. Rail 1 is connected. On that rail, Q1 has a good connection, and then the rest of the cues are shown with an open circle to indicate that they are not connected. So let's talk about some of the other features of the fireTEK system. The first is that you can use modules without the need for a dedicated remote, even for pyro musicals. You can also slave modules directly to your primary, again with no remote necessary. So as I mentioned, you can control the module without the need for a dedicated remote in a number of ways. The first being the computer software or Android application, both which are free of charge. You can connect your computer or smartphone to the module itself via the USB port on the module, or if you're in close proximity, via Bluetooth and your smartphone. With the software and Android application, you can fully manually fire your show, you can fire it in automatic mode, and then with or without music. The next way is via the 2 buttons on the front panel of the module. With these, you can step through your script or fire it in semi-automatic or fully automatic modes. Another way is to connect a channel of any other firing system to the external trigger port on the module. With this, you can fire your script again, step by step, or in semi-automatic and fully automatic modes with or without music. You can input timecode directly into the module to fire in semi-automatic or fully automatic modes. And then last is via the GPS time clock, which can be used to fire fully autonomous and automatic. The last thing I wanted to mention was the DMX output. You can add the DMX capability on any fireTEK module, and then you can use it to control effects such as flame generators and CO2, and also have them fully synchronized to your show. And that about wraps up an overview of the fireTEK FTH-48Fx module. Thanks again for watching.